a New York mother begs Biden, please, Biden, take action on these migrants. We need your help. We need your help, Mr. President. Although you let them all in, we need your help as these good American citizens who have been paying their taxes on time. Why are you letting these immigrants in? That's not my words. These are hers. Let's get to it.
I heard the story this week about a New York City high school who booted its students for a day. They went to remote learning because a high school principal named Jody Cohen at James Madison High School brought in illegal immigrants for an overnight stay, she says, due to flooding in heavy torrential rain in New York City. This is on Tuesday. Well, she's received a lot of pushback. She's received a lot of backlash in response to that decision, booting American students in favor of illegal immigrants. She said the following.
First of all, why is my teacher doing this? I don't understand. I can't see why my teacher would take it out of her hands to bring people that we don't know, a bunch of, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but a bunch of homeless people into the school that my kids is trying to learn in. We got to talk about this. We can't just let this teacher do this and get away with it like this is like she's saving the day because there was rain. They chose to be out there. That's just the honest truth.
On a Zoom call, she said, please know that I put your kids first. I do what I do because I care about children. And I find it offensive that people are putting things on that chat. I don't understand how people who never come on a Zoom like this could take an opportunity like this evening to throw mud. This is for one night. One night. So she turns the tables and claims she is offended.
Yeah.
But also the illegal migrants are staying on the football field, I understand, or the field at the school. And so it rained and they brought them into the building. So it's not like we need it for one night and then they're not on the campus. They're on the school campus.
I don't think.
No, I'm taking my kids out of school. I'm taking my kids out of the class. I'm filing a complaint on this teacher because she thought that she could be Captain Save the Day. But no, listen, they chose to come here to be homeless. And this is with all due respect because, you know, I understand what they're going through. I understand what opportunity they're looking for. But at the same time, yo, you're on a football field right now. It is definitely cold outside. It's raining. And you're here trying to make it. You know, the homeless people in Kensington Ave are chilling right now. The homeless people in Kensington, they are chilling. They're shot up. They got trank in them. It don't matter if it's cold outside, raining outside. They gonna be outside. And nobody's bringing, no teacher in Philly is coming to the front of the congregation talking about we need to bring these people inside the kids' classroom for shelter. No. I want my kids out of that classroom right as soon as possible.
I think it's a field at school. It was like an airfield that they were at.
Oh,
and then they got,
I thought it was the school field.
Here's part of what you'll get. We had one of the moms and a daughter reacting to this move, and I think they clarify. Because to your point, though, Rachel, why do you have these illegals in this horrible place where they have to then be moved because of weather?
Right. Why do you have a policy that allows them into the country, but you don't have a place for them?
Nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to talk about this. Biden, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Biden? You letting all these people in to the place, to the U.S., and you just letting them in here to do what they want to do. You're paying for some of them to stay in hotels. You got camps for them. You got food for them. And there's too many. There is too many for you to handle. There's too many for the U.S. to handle. But y'all think this was about to be sweet? Y'all thought that they was just gonna come over here and they were just gonna start taking our jobs. They were just gonna start doing what they had to do to become better, to become citizens of the United States. Y'all thought that this was just about to be easy going. This don't make no sense. They're just adding more homelessness. They're adding more people to a population that is already packed, especially in New York City. And now you guys can see, as we can all see, this is out of pocket. This is unorganized chaos. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where to put them now. They don't know who to send them, what state to send them to. People is fighting in lines to get shelter. People is fighting to get food. These people don't even know what they're going to be doing anymore for the next couple of weeks. It's chaotic out there.
But then, yeah, and then in the first place, you build a shelter in a terrible place. So here's the mom and the daughter reacting to the move of this principal on Thursday on Fox and Friends.
I will be fine, but it's also a day that I could have spent learning, and especially with exams around the corner, I could have been better prepped for it. And instead, I was home and doing assignments and not even interacting with the teachers.
Why does James Madison or any other school, for example, has to bear the burden of the city's migrant crisis? I mean, Floyd Benefit Field is vulnerable to all weather conditions. So what does that mean? That my child's school will be their shelter this winter? The problem is the government seems to prioritize.
No. Finally, someone is standing up in New York City saying, I don't want these immigrants at my child's school where she is supposed to be learning mathematics, preparing for college. I don't want them there. I don't want them in the same rooms as my 13-year-old kid who is excellent at Taekwondo. She's looking forward to going to Harvard. No. I agree with you, ma'am. I agree with you.
Migrant families over their own law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. I mean, I feel for the migrant families, I really do. But this is another example of our elected officials not being in touch with the people. I'm asking the government, I'm asking the president, I mean, please look at what's going on.
Biden, please. Biden, please. Please, Biden, I'm begging you, please, Biden. At least say something about these immigrants. At least say something, Biden. Tell me there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, because right now, Biden, they taking over the school. They taking over the churches, Biden. They taking over the baseball fields and the basketball courts. They doing it all, Biden. And my kid just wants to learn.
Going on in our own neighborhoods, in our own city.
You know, it's just deal with it. It's going to happen. You're going to lose your schools. You're going to lose your city services. You're going to lose your tax dollars. The city of Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson won't commit to not raising taxes because of the illegal immigrant crisis. Deal with it.
You're just saying welcome to third world.
This is sad. Deal with it. This is what he's saying on live television. You hard tax paying people, you just got to deal with it. Because Biden ain't saying nothing. Kamala Harris ain't saying nothing. But you know what? They is going to shoot Trump in the foot because Trump's saying something about it. Just being honest with you.
I'm just telling you, like, 1 + 1 is 2. This is how it works. If you have a southern border that is open and you have a policy that incentivizes illegal immigrants to come, and I'm not being callous towards that mother and child. I'm saying it's like you jump off a cliff, you fall. Okay, this is what happens. If it happens at the southern border, it's going to happen here and there and everywhere.
But
you can't pretend like this is a problem while pretending that's not a problem.
Do you know where it doesn't happen, Will? It doesn't happen in the shishi private schools of the elite Democrats who are most in support of this policy.
Of course not. Of course it's not going to happen there. They better not go there because then it's going to be a real issue. It's going to be a real issue if they go there because, the Democrats, they're the reason why this stuff is happening. I don't want to just blame Biden because, I'm trying to have the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he said, okay, let's let a few of them in there, and they ended up letting too many in, and now he's trying to backtrack it. I'm not trying to pin him to the cross because I could pin him to the cross really, but this is just common sense. You let a bunch of people in your cities without a background check, without any information about where they staying, who they know, nothing, and we're just letting them in. Now they're coming to our schools, they're coming to our gas stations, they're coming to our local Home Depots. You know why they coming to the local Home Depots? Because they're looking for work. They're looking for work, which is not a bad thing because sometimes you might need that Home Depot guy. It's always good to have a Home Depot guy just in case. I'm just being honest with you. But anyways, what do you guys expect? What do y'all expect? Y'all are looking for chaos. You're asking for chaos, and this is what it's going to lead to. But let's continue.
It's going to public schools. That's where they're having these issues. So I'm sorry. Let's see them go to some of these shishi schools here on the Upper East Side and see if they will house the migrants.
I'm just proud that there's still a James Madison High School in New York City. Take the wins where you can get them.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube.
Well. What can we say, man? What can we say? It doesn't seem to be getting better. It seems to be getting absolutely worse. Now, they're not just fighting over shelter, that the government is handing out. Now they are in your neighborhoods, in your everyday neighborhoods, going to your normal public school, and they're chilling. They're chilling. And I have, like I said, I don't want to seem like I have something against these guys. I don't have nothing against these migrants. I have nothing against immigrants. I pray that they all find what they want and need. But we gotta secure our borders here, man. We gotta secure our borders. We can't just let everybody in. We don't know if we letting the cartel in. We don't know if we letting the Ecuadorians in. We don't know who we letting in. We just letting in people. And they are just flooding the streets. They haven't gotten to Boston yet. But I'm hearing they're on their way.